Hi, I'm Shane Kimbrough, NASA astronaut and commander of the International Space Station. To all of you back on Earth in the Super Bowl host city of Houston, welcome. We hope you enjoy our great city and have a fabulous Super Bowl week.
Hi, I'm NASA astronaut Victor Glover, and I'm here in the Countermeasures Training Laboratory. Just like physical fitness is important for all of the athletes participating in the Super Bowl, it's important for astronauts who work and live in space. To fight the effects of microgravity, we train on special devices like this exercise bike, a special treadmill, and a weightlifting machine.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Pruitt. I work with the Environmental Control and Life Support Systems on the International Space Station. Our resources are very precious to us in space, so we recycle everything that we can. In the past 8 years, we've made enough clean water that we could give a water bottle to every fan in the stadium every day for a year.
I'm here at NASA's Neutral Buoyancy Laboratory in Houston, Texas. The NBL is a super-sized pool that holds an impressive 6.2 million gallons of water. It's like an astronaut's practice field.
Here, we scout upcoming missions, rehearse plays, and watch tape so everything is perfect for game time in space. Just like football, working in space requires tons of practice and training. State-of-the-art training helps football teams win the big game, and tomorrow's space pioneers journey to Mars.
Hey there, I'm Dave Piatok, an engineer here at NASA's Langley Research Center in Hampton, Virginia. Behind me is a model of NASA's newest rocket, the Space Launch System. We're here to test this model in order to determine the rocket's performance on its race to space through the atmosphere. In order to do this, we've placed the model in this huge wind tunnel, capable of speeds of over 900 miles an hour. At that speed, a football can be thrown from one end zone to the other in less than 1/4 of a second. Now that's a supersonic pass.
I am Dr. Renee Horton. At NASA's Michoud Assembly Facility in New Orleans, you can fit 31 football fields inside the factory where the Space Launch System rocket is being built. It's the largest rocket NASA has built and will go the furthest we've gone. Look out for our touchdown on Mars.
Catching footballs isn't rocket science, but testing rocket engines is. Here at Stennis Space Center, we're testing the RS-25 engines that will power NASA's Space Launch System on a journey to Mars. Just like this.
Hi, and welcome to Aerojet Rocketdyne's Stennis facility, where we assemble and test the mighty RS-25 engine for NASA's Space Launch System. Did you know the RS-25 engine can propel or throw a football at over 9,750 miles per hour? Imagine that!
The booster for NASA's Space Launch System weighs more than 4,700 NFL linemen.
Hi, I'm Yves Lamoth, and welcome to Kennedy Space Center's Vehicle Assembly Building. This was home to the Saturn V rockets and the Space Shuttle, and is currently being modified to support a host of rockets, including the SLS rocket that will take our astronauts to the planet Mars. Did you know that this facility is 525 feet high? That's nearly double the length of the NRG Stadium in Houston, where the big game will be played. Not even a pro football player can punt, pass, or kick their way through this facility, unless they think they can.
Hi, I'm Lily Villarreal, and this is Kennedy Space Center Launch Pad 39B. Now, it's a clean pad built for flexibility. That means that every rocket that launches from here, including the SLS, will come over with its own launch tower. The pad will then provide everything it needs: power, water, flame trench, and a great location to launch from. Launch Pad 39B, helping NASA's missions get over the goal line for many more years to come.
Hi, I'm Laura Pelaya, and we're in the high bay of Kennedy Space Center's Neil Armstrong Operation Checkout building. And this is Orion, America's next generation spacecraft, which is going to be flying on NASA's new heavy lift vehicle, the Space Launch System, or SLS. Now, Orion's going to be taking us farther than we've ever been before. With its added capabilities, it's going to be able to hold up to 4 people, or 4,625 footballs.
Hi, I'm Nettie Roosboom from Ames Research Center in Silicon Valley. Behind me is the world's largest wind tunnel. It's big enough to test full-size aircraft as well as semi-trucks, and has recently been used to test parachutes for NASA's Mars landers. Oh, And by the way, the air intake of the wind tunnel is larger than a football field.
Hi, I'm Sydney Doe. I'm an engineer working on future Mars mission concepts. I'm here at the Mars Yard at JPL. Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to throw a football on Mars? On Mars, gravity is about a third of what it is on Earth. So if you threw a football on Mars, it would spend 3 times longer in the air and go 3 times further.
Hi, here at the Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland, we built and are currently testing the most advanced and largest space telescope ever constructed, the James Webb Space Telescope. It's roughly the size of the red zone on a football field. You might even call it the infrared zone. It will weigh a couple 100 pounds more than your average football team. In a few months, we will pack and ship the telescope element that is inside this tent to the Johnson Space Center located in Houston, Texas for testing in the giant space environment simulator called Chamber A.
Once the telescope is launched, we'll control the spacecraft and download its science data from here, the Webb Mission and Operations Control Center in Baltimore, Maryland.
Northrop Grumman is designing the Webb Telescope sunshield, optics, and spacecraft for NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland. Here at our Space Park facility, located in Redondo Beach, California, we are developing and creating some of the cutting-edge technology behind this incredible observatory. And we hope to inspire future generations of scientists and engineers.